They kill Nur, nobody dares to talk. But once there is crushed back, they're all going to come out to talk. In their heads, in their minds, Dinka lives matters, Nur lives ain't matter. When you see both Nur and Snake, you first deal with Nur. After you kill my Nur, you go and kill the snake, because the Nur is more harmful than the snake, said by one of the Dinkas. This is how the Dinkas are brainwashing themselves. When a Dinka man sees a Nur man, he always sees his enemy or threat. When a Nur man sees a Dinka man, he only sees his brother or friend. Two different perspectives. Do we need any proof that the Dinka government is for all the Dinka tribe, which is solely playing the Dinka interests and not all 64 tribes' interests? This hypocritical government came out in large numbers to condemn what happened in Abiemnum County. But when the very same incident happened in the Nuer land, where civilians were killed in Ayod, Nyirul, Wulang, and Nasser, none of these hypocritical officials came out in an attempt to condemn it. They treated it as a non-event. They gave it cold shoulders. Because Dinka lives matters, Nuer lives ain't matter. When Nuer are dying, it is like flies, or it is like animals are dying. But when Dinkas are dying, they treated it as real human beings are dying. The Dinka government is full of hypocrites. They arrogantly ignored the root causes of the problems. They are so quick to see and judge the outcomes. Yet they are the very ones pouring firewood on the fire to keep it burning. 2 Mayom sons were handed over to the government of Abiemnum. On arrival, the Abiemnum government never hesitated, never waste time, as time wasted waits for no man. The 2 innocent Mayom sons were fired squad on his part on arrival. Nobody talked about it. No investigation was done. These 2 guys were killed and they were innocent. They did not do anything. And even if they did something, they were supposed to be investigated. But they were killed in cold blood by the Dinka government. And this is what led to the incident that had happened. But the government is covering up this, is sugarcoating this, is not talking about this. Because it is none of their business. Because they have this, spare no lives, and extensive bleeding is a top priority. And these 2 orders, they are being implemented against the Nuer. That's why when the Nuer are dying, they don't care, because they owe that. They owe that. You spare no lives against the Nuer. Once the Dinka are dying, it's like the bona fide human beings are dying. Everyone come outside. Everyone come and talk. Everyone come and cry on social media so that the whole world could see. Ignoring the root causes. What led to that? This is South Sudan for you. What a Dinka government. To me, I always see it as a Dinka government playing Dinka policy. Though not all Dinkas are happy about what this Dinka government is doing. There was a worse scenario that has never happened in history. Nuer civilians were called up horn with a megaphones by the Dinka forces. Come for registration. Come for food rations. They were called with megaphones by the Dinka forces with the help of the Nuer or together with the Nuer. After the Nuer civilians were successfully buried or trapped, we can call it food trap, they were fired squad immediately or on spot. Some were locked in a grass side house and were fired squad there. Some were fired squad where after they arrived when they were called to come for food rations. When this incident happened, nobody condemned it. Not even the Nuer who are in the government. Because one of them called me one time. He told me, Cheng, you see, we like what you are doing on social media. You are talking on our behalf. You are doing a great job. I'm one of the Nuer that you always talk about. He told me like this, I'm one of the Nuer that you always talk about on social media. But what you are doing, we are not against it. Because what you are saying is the pure truth. Nothing else. He told me, we are in the government here and we know bad things that are being done to the Nuer, but we are in the government and we ain't got no voice. We cannot talk. Because once we talk, we can be taken to prison or we can be jailed. Once we are jailed, we will be killed. Nobody can talk about us. He said the only man who cannot be tied, the only guy, the only heavyweight is Dr. Riek Machar. This is what the guy told me. So this Dinka government is implementing Dinka policy. When Nuer die, when Nuer are dying, all the animals are dying. But when Dinkas are dying, real human beings are dying.